Go. Yeah, I figured. So for those who aren't in the know, the Pokemon Journeys anime is the series to introduce the character of Go, the boy whose goal is to catch every single Pokemon. He's become quite the controversial topic because of how easily he catches Pokemon at times, and no moment better defines this controversy than the episode where he caught Suicune. Now whether you're okay with this or not, it was honestly bound to happen. His goal is to catch them all after all, so eventually we're gonna have to see him catch a legendary or two. And with Journeys not showing any signs of slowing down just yet, it's likely he'll probably catch a few more down the line. So in this video, I'll be counting down the top 10 legendary Pokemon Go might catch. And yes, I'll be counting Mythicals and Ultra Beasts as legendaries. So if that triggers you, then leave. Alright, now let's get started. Number 10. Cresselia. So this entry was actually written before it got revealed that Cresselia would be appearing in the Journeys anime, so hopefully this doesn't age too badly too quickly, you know? Now Cresselia is a pretty neat legendary, but it's not on the same level as box legends such as Dialga and Palkia. It's one that wouldn't seem too outrageous to be seen getting caught by someone. I mean heck, Tobias does have the counterpart Darkrai, so yeah. It's a Pokemon that's long overdue to appear in the anime, as it's only had a single episode in Diamond and Pearl. So who knows, maybe Go will catch it, and if he doesn't, then who's not to say he can't try again in the future? Or who knows, maybe he'll end up getting Darkrai instead. You know what, let's just put that on the list, Cresselia and Darkrai. Number 9. Phione. Now Phione is a bit of a weird one because it's not technically a mythical, but it also kinda is. I don't know, it's definitely a weird one, which is why it's so low on the list. But it's because of its questionable status that I can see Go catching one. It isn't as rare or special as an actual Manaphy, so I feel like it's a lot easier to give to Go. Plus, since his whole goal is to catch Mew, I don't think they'll let him catch another mythical before that. It makes a lot of sense for Mew to be the first one, but you know, I could be wrong about that. So giving Go a Phione is the best way to sort of give him a mythical without it actually being a mythical. Number 8. Heatran. Although Heatran has had more anime appearances than Phione and Cresselia, it's still one of those B-tier legendaries if you know what I mean. As in, nobody really cares about it. In fact, there's even a random ass trainer in the Sinnoh League who pulls up with one, and nobody makes a big deal about it. So if Joe Schmo can catch a Heatran, then I see no problem with Go having one. It had a bit of time to shine in the 12th movie, and then it also had a Pokemon Ranger episode, but that was like the most forgettable one. So I feel like having Go catch it would give it a lot more time to shine in the anime. Number 7. Uxie. Okay, I promise this is the last Sinnoh legend, but you can't blame me, it's good marketing for the Sinnoh remakes. Although the Lake Trio's already made strong connections with Ash, Dawn, and Brock, if you notice, the Journeys trio sort of fits those roles as well. Ash is still Ash, so he sticks with Azelf. Chloe will take the role of Dawn with Emotion and Mesprit, so that leaves Go with Knowledge and Uxie. This actually works perfectly since Go is shown to be pretty smart. So if he is to catch one of the Lake Trio, it's probably gonna be Uxie. I mean, Team Rocket do refer to him as the brainy twerp after all. Number 6. Poipole. This is really the only Ultra Beast I can see Go catching right now. If Journeys truly wants to show off every single Pokemon in this series, then we're probably gonna revisit Naganado's homeworld to show off Poipole, Naganadel, and maybe even Necrozma. That world is drowning in Poipole, so it would be very easy for Go to catch one. And that's pretty much it. Not a lot to say here as it's pretty straightforward. Number 5. Raikou and Entei. Now we make it into the totally possible legendaries, starting with Raikou and Entei. It could honestly be one or the other or even both. Because Go was able to catch Suicune, and so early into the series mind you, I feel like he could also try to catch the remaining of the legendary beasts to have a complete set by the end of Journeys. There's still plenty of episodes to go, so it's not too crazy to think about. If I had to choose one, I'd probably go with Raikou, cause my god has this Pokemon been done dirty in the anime. The other two legendary beasts got their own movies, but this one barely had a special, you know what I mean? Like, it also made like a very quick cameo in Johto, but it's like so weird that it's almost non-existent in the generation that it debuted in. Well yeah, there's also the Zoroark movie, but like, it wasn't really the main focus. Like, I get that the other two are cooler, but like, come on, let's be fair here. Please show some love to Raikou. Number 4. Articuno. As of the making of this video, Go has encountered 2 of the legendary birds, Zapdos and Moltres. He got pretty close to catching Zapdos, didn't do much against Moltres, so all that's left is for Go to encounter Articuno. Well, you know the saying, 3rd time's the charm, am I right? Could Go be seeing success against the final legendary bird? I think it's possible considering how close he got to catching Zapdos. He's gotten a lot stronger since then, so maybe he'll put up a better fight against the final bird, and maybe even go all the way with a capture. If that doesn't happen, however, then the next entry seems like the more likely option. Number 3. Galarian Zapdos. If Go doesn't catch any of the legendary birds, then I believe he'll catch at least one of the Galarian birds instead. Maybe his battles with the Cantonian ones were a warm-up and were set up for the purpose of seeing how different the Galarian counterparts will be. It could honestly be any of the birds, but I decided to go with Galarian Zapdos as Cantonian Zapdos is the first of the birds Go tried to catch. It'll be a cool way to call back to his first legendary battle. Number 2. Spectrier. In the Crown Tundra, we were introduced to the legendary Spectrier and Glastrier, who can be ridden by Calyrex. Because the goal of Pokemon Journeys is to show off every single Pokemon, they're gonna have to show off both of these legendary steeds eventually. Here's the thing though, Calyrex can only ride one at a time. I'm sure we're gonna see him switch between the two in the anime, similar to how Kyurem changed forms in the 15th movie, but I wouldn't be surprised if Calyrex let Go keep one. As cool as Spectrier is, Glastrier seems like the steed that fits the best with Calyrex and the Crown Tundra. So Spectrier is the one I see being on its own so that Go can catch it. Number 1. Zamazenta. Here it is, the legendary Pokemon I see Go catching the most. Now yeah, Mew is his end goal, but I don't expect him to catch it as his whole journey would be over by that point. Zamazenta is the one that makes the most sense to me. During the Darkest Day arc, Go was the one to choose the shield, while Ash chose the sword, so they already have a bit of setup there. And notice how during the arc's conclusion, we see both Zacian and Zamazenta looking back at Ash and Go once they leave, almost implying that they'll make a return someday. It was revealed that Chairman Rose got away in the end, so maybe they'll bring him back, and that's how these legendary doggos get involved in the story once again. Go did say he wanted to catch Zamazenta the next time he sees it, so who knows, maybe he'll actually get that chance. Thanks for watching everyone. What legendaries do you see Go catching in Pokemon Journeys? Let me know in the comments. Remember to live your life to the fullest and have yourself a damn good one.